Welcome to the Megacast. I'm Tyler Kieft, welcoming you to our live, local, 5 days a week TV, radio, and streaming show looking into all things Michigan. Today, we'll be talking to a whole host of fun stuff and important news stories here in the state of Michigan. Normally, we'd go through today's top headlines, making news across the state during this segment, but we have a packed show ahead, so let's dive right into it. Let's get things started. We are just days away from the annual Woodward Dream Cruise in Oakland County, which means there's going to be a ton of fun this weekend to have in Royal Oak. Joining us now from the city of Royal Oak is their Superintendent of Recreation, John Fedele. John, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate having you on. So tell us a little bit about some of the upcoming events and fun that's going to be happening in Royal Oak this weekend in celebration of the Woodward Dream Cruise.
Yeah, of course. So in Royal Oak in particular, we have our performance car show over at Memorial Park off of Woodward and 13 Mile. And we'll have about 700 cars parked in the park for spectators to walk through and enjoy the shade. And it's going to be a good day. Look at all the classic vehicles that are displayed in the park. And then we'll have also a lot of retail vendors out there and concession for everyone to enjoy anywhere between elephant ears, burgers, all the good food that you're probably not supposed to be having on a regular basis. But for one day, you guys can come out and enjoy everything.
In terms of the Woodward Dream Cruise itself, it's kind of an informal event for the community in Oakland County and for car lovers in southeastern Michigan, but it is also a formal event. What sort of role does the city of Royal Oak play in the formal event that is the Woodward Dream Cruise?
Yes, so I'm the treasurer of the Woodward Dream Cruise board. So the board consists of other members throughout the community. There's 9 communities that consist of the board, and also 9 communities that are alongside Woodward that participate in the cruise. So we all get together and make sure that the event is off and running and there's no hiccups. We provide access for the communities to set up their own show and get their little advertisements through the board. And then Ford is going to be the sponsor this year. So we put that together for everyone. And it's a group of good people and good directors throughout the municipalities to put together this formal show. And then as you made mention of, the informal show with all the municipalities coming through and putting on their own show. I know Ferndale has a show, Berkeley has a show, Royal Oak has a show. So if you go down the stretch of Woodward, all those communities have a show for that Saturday.
In terms of getting into the city or getting to the events in the city, one of the issues that's always coming up during this time of the year, really the whole week of leading up to the Woodward Dream Cruise, but especially on the Saturday of the event, is parking. In terms of parking in Royal Oak, what is the situation there? What parking is available to the public joining in on this event, specifically in the city of Royal Oak?
For sure, yeah. So we have parking at our golf center lot, which is right across the street from Memorial Park off of Coolidge and 13 Mile. And then we also have parking at Gundire Park, and that is both parking spots are manned by our youth programs and our other Royal Oak Recreation Department partners. For instance, Gundire Park, the Nature Society will man that, and it serves as a fundraiser for them. And then our Royal Oak Titans, which is our youth football team, mans the parking lot at the golf center, and that serves as a fundraiser for them. So we'll have plenty of parking for everyone to park in and walk across the street, and we're all about a half a mile away from the show.
It's just one of those events that is, in some ways, the unofficial last event of summer in Oakland County, and it really is a very busy period for those cities that you mentioned, Royal Oak, Ferndale, Berkeley, and so on in Oakland County as these festivities are happening. For your city specifically, John, for Royal Oak, just how big of an impact economically is a weekend like this, having the Woodward Dream Cruise going through Royal Oak?
I mean, it has a big impact. Royal Oak has a long stretch on Woodward, and so a lot of the restaurants and businesses set up their own shows or open for to eat at restaurants and open for retail vendors. Retail stores are open. We also have a lot of out-of-state car lovers come out too. I mean, it's one of the largest shows in the country. It's probably the only size show in the country that is of this magnitude with this historical aspect. So we got some cars coming up from Florida, coming down from Canada, coming in from Ohio. So we're bringing in not only Michigan car enthusiasts, but we're bringing national enthusiasts.
We're joined by John Fedele, the Superintendent of Recreation for the city of Royal Oak, joining us on the Megacast, talking about the Woodward Dream Cruise, that event this week, Saturday, in Royal Oak. ROMI.gov for more information from the city's perspective on activities this weekend and beyond in the city of Royal Oak. ROMI or ROMI.gov for more information. John, before we let you go, any other information that the public in Royal Oak or those visiting the city should know in anticipation of this weekend's event?
Sure. Yep. So the cars start lining up on Friday. Noon to 9 is the Friday show, and then Saturday is our official show, and that is from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we'll have all the 700 plus cars in the park on Saturday, and come on out, look at all the vintage and classic vehicles, and also take a look on the street of Woodward. We're parked right on Woodward, and you can watch the cruisers drive up and down. So it's a good time, and look forward to seeing everyone out there.
ROMI.gov for more information from the city of Royal Oak in anticipation for this weekend's Woodward Dream Cruise. John, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.